Hi again, 5th grade. We're on Domain 9, Chemical Matter, Lesson 9, Reactions. Our objectives for today are to summarize the evidence on a character and offer opinions about its validity, and to use text evidence to distinguish between physical and chemical reactions and organize writing to allow others to make the same distinctions. Some key vocabulary for today. Expose is make something visible by uncovering it. Pry is to use force to open. Undergoing is experiencing, and encase is completely surrounded. Okay, here is the text for our independent reading for today. So chemical and physical change. I put two substances together in a test tube and the tube becomes warm in my hands. Is this a physical or chemical change? And why? It's a chemical change because it often leads to heat being given off. I left some water in a glass outside on a hot day. When I went to fetch it, half of the water had gone. Is this a physical or a chemical change? This is a physical change. The water had evaporated but hadn't become a new form of matter. No other substance was used to mix with the water. So notice how the chemical changed because two substances came together and they changed. A physical change is something happens but nothing really actually changes. The water is still water. Even if it's evaporated, it's still a water particle. I used a new substance and recorded its color, purple. When I placed it in a bowl of water, it became green. Is it a physical change or a chemical change? That's a chemical change. The physical properties of the substance have changed. Remember, it's changed color, so that is a chemical change. So Tess created this chart to show how to figure if something is an element or a compound. So you're going to create a chart just like this in order to figure out if something is a physical change or a chemical change. So create this on a separate piece of paper and have it available for future lessons. These are the rules for physical and chemical changes. For it to be a chemical change, it has to be the chemical composition changes, the physical properties of the matter change, often heat or light are given off, and it's not reversible. It means if something's changed, it can't go back to the way it was. For physical changes, the chemical composition remains the same. The physical properties of matter, the mass, the color, the shape, those all remain the same. Or sorry, not the shape, just the mass and color. And you don't usually get heat or light as a result of these changes, and it's reversible. For example, if we're talking about the evaporation, after evaporation comes rain, which ends up making the gas particles back into a liquid phase. So it's reversible. So you're going to create a chart similar to Tess's rules using this format. Your assessment for today is to answer the questions about the chapter.